Jerk la lip ka jaketa. Koang Deng Shuna. Raymond la wera. Hey. Koang Deng Kun Koang. Yen Quentin Chite, Boko Kalpuro, Boko Kakunti, Boko Takel Tap of the Ping, Chen Telebeja Long, Boko Queen Kunyal. Rest in peace. Oh, can I go? Oh, can I go? Can I go? When I put a couple of loom, all I dug a couple of times, Rem la gaya couple of roll, Chin la gaga couple of mat, Dor la neither couple of feet, Chang la guaya couple of mat, Mr. Kuma Duru couple and Nijo, take the bank to the Panajero, Corcha bank to the Panajero, then a jow, Tima, you take a minute yet the light. Can I wrote Jeda with Jun Kapum now, Chimari Bomara. Got a bomber, a couple of poon, Ula put a couple of tune, now let them a couple of tea, Tamatacon, Raymond, Mitchell, the twit, couple any boy. How can I go? How can I go? Can I go? I just buy and point and chit. Bako Balgurum, Bako Gakunti, Bako Takel Tank of it. Rest in peace. Oh, can I go? Yeah. Oh, can I go? Can I go? Mind la waka couple of jet. Dem la lunya couple of more. Mer la benka kapa kaput. Loin me jet couple of light and it took. They will get you. I got to get me way. You work the dealing up, killing me book to pick. Don't let the dealing good overlook the point. Ningero, they just have a wing for one. With the major tan, cook a con with the jet. One jet. Can I do it? Cover plank on the nipple. It's a kitchen yan. I hope it's young. Oh, my gentle dead. The gentle.
Hi everybody, how are you all doing? Welcome to our weekly show. I'm so happy and excited to be back again. Every week we always bring to you different people, And on today's show we have an amazing artist, a South Sudanese artist based in Canada. At least for once today we are not in Africa or Australia. It's let's say this show is gonna be one of those shows that you've all been waiting for. At least we've now crossed to the other side, So once we have an artist from Canada, you be sure we have many other artists from Canada, from US. So I'm so happy to host our guest today, and he's none other than K-denk. He's gonna be here to tell us about his story in music, his journey in music. I know most of you might actually. Oh, sorry. Before I continue, if you can hear me, kindly just say hi there so that I know people are actually active and you are watching me. So just say hi there on the comment section. Just let me know that you can hear me loud and clear, and tell me, how was your weekend by this? Sorry, I just went straight to the point, but I need to know, how are you all doing? Welcome to our weekly show. And I just want to hear from you. And where are you tuning in from? Where are you watching your show from? Are you from anywhere, wherever you are? Like for me, I'm here in Nairobi, so you can say hashtag watching from Nairobi, hashtag watching from Canada, hashtag watching from Nakuru. And if you're actually watching, kindly, slip of the time, kindly share the show so that we have more people coming on board. Hi, Don Captain Yang, how are you doing? So just share widely, with your friends, family, your contact list. Just share with anybody so that we can have more people coming on board to watch the show. Yara Jet, hi, how are you doing? Don Captain, how are you doing? Thank you for the response and thank you for that feedback. And everybody else that is watching, I'll be happy to hear it from you. Just on the comment section, just say hi, how are you? Blah blah, Oh, nice, Samuel. Yeah, I can see Pastor K. tuning in from Sydney, Australia, just write with the hashtag I'm tuning in from Nairobi, hashtag Sydney, Australia, hashtag Nakuru, hashtag Eldoret, hashtag Brisbane, hashtag Queensland, hashtag Adelaide, hashtag Calgary, hashtag whatever. I don't know where it is, yeah? Yeah, today I'm not really okay. Today we decided to change the timing because the person that I'm interviewing today is from Canada. And if you know, we all have different time zones. You saw, just to favor my guest side, because right now is morning actually. It's 8 a.m. in Canada. And so it was the best time for him because he's also at work, just to be inclusive with everybody. Yeah, we are trying to accommodate all this house it is wherever you are tuning from. Yeah, I'll be happy to. Yes, I can see there's somebody from Darwin. Oh, nice. This is good. You said you're late today, Denkan, and don't worry, we are very late today, but we are hoping that you will stay tuned with us. So I was introducing my guest today. We're gonna be having K-denk coming on board. For most of you actually know K-denk. He's been doing so well his music for the longest time. He has represented us in many other ways. Personally, I got to know K-denk through Tasker Project Fame. And from then, we've been listening to his various music release, album, and all that. And so today we want to listen from him. We want to hear his story, just to have a connection with him on deeper at a deeper angle, just to know Kaden, get to know his music. What is he up to, and also to shine. Yeah, watching from Juba, that's good, just to listen from him, we see that he has won so many awards, and he's also been nominated as the South Sudanese Music Artist of the Year, Best Male Act of the Year, and from East African Award Kisima, he also won that I think last year, and he's been doing great, so we want to hear, and also regarding about his empire, we need to listen and he needs to tell us more about everything that he's doing, his programs, and being in the industry for that quite such a long time, because I understand that he started his music journey in 2004, and we are in 2020, so we want to hear, this is somebody who's experienced in the industry and knows much about the industry. So maybe we want knowledge, information, and also to get to know him at a deeper side, And so before I continue, my promise is always like this. I start the show with a prayer and I end the show with a prayer. And so before I go on with my many, many speeches, I feel like I've already spoken a lot. But well, we are here to talk. That's why we always have the show, right? So wherever you are tuning from, kindly bow down for a word of prayer. I want to pray for my guests. I want to pray for my viewers and everybody else that is going to watch this show, so that as we continue to do, I believe everything that we do is by God's grace, right? So since we all believe, it doesn't really matter how you call your God. Is it Allah? Is it Malik? We all have different ways in which whoever you believe, whatever you believe in, at the end of the day, we all, it's the supreme, the one who is above. That's all that we believe in. So without talking much, can I just pray so that we can start the show? My guest is on waiting. And yeah, so wherever you are, just bow down for a word of prayer. Everlasting Father, we bow down before you this time. We thank you for the gift of life, and we thank you for another day, for another Saturday that you have given unto us, Jehovah Lord. This show, we all started it with you, and as we do this today's show, I pray, my Lord, that everything that we shall say, everything that we shall do throughout the show, that you shall bless it with the holy blood of your Son, Jesus Christ. I commit my guest before thee today, my Lord. My guest who is K-denk, that is going to come on board, my Lord, to talk to us. And also, my God, as we continue to have a discussion, conversations around our industry, I pray that everybody that comes here, that my Lord, that you shall bless their ways and you shall bless their talents, whatever they are working on, that you may continue to bless it, Jehovah Lord. And I pray for all the people that are viewing this show, my Lord. There are people that have been so loyal, my Lord, because they need to learn more about our industry. And I pray, my Lord, be with them, whatever they are tuning from. And everybody else, I commit the whole world unto your able hands, and everybody else that is tuning in, and everybody that is going to watch this show. Bless our soul and bless our heart. We pray for good health. We pray for knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, that everything that we do is according to your will and everything that you want us to do. For it is in Jesus' name I pray. Amen. You can say amen wherever you are. So, guys, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And so now I think it's time to have my guest on board. But yeah, before, can we listen to some of his music? I'm sure if you just go on the internet or whatever, any music platform, be it iTunes, be it Play Store, be it YouTube, and you just type K-denk, all his music will come through. And I just want to play for you his latest song. It's called Never Give Up. And I listened to this song, and it's such a beautiful song. It's called Never Give Up by K-denk. It's such an inspirational song. It's called The Ghetto Youth. That's what he said, yeah. So listen to this one. And yeah, we continue with our show. If you have any questions for our guest today, if you have any questions for K-denk, kindly just write your questions there, and I'll be there to read them for you. And I'll be there to, ask the guest and all that, So let's keep it going. Please remember, kindly share with your viewers, with your friends. Blessings flowing like a river. What's you are season after season, so that you be a winner. We know the season. Create a reason for your freedom. Your freedom. You be a reason for the freedom. Yours, no matter what the situation. Okay, then.
Hey.
Okay, then. Hi, how are you?
I'm good, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing well. Happy to have you here. How's everything there in Canada?
Everything is good over here. Yeah, I'm sorry I delayed a bit.
Nah, it's okay, no problem. Thank you for coming through. I know it's very early in the morning. You should be sleeping or maybe doing something else, but you decided to be with us. Thank you so much for taking your time to be here. How are you doing? How's everything?
I'm good, I'm fine.
Okay, so how's
Very
Canada?
good. Yeah. Very good. I'm fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
You trying to fix something?
I'm trying to fix my stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I can give you a minute to do that, and then we can continue, right?
Feel free. I think I'm done.
Okay, that's good. So how's everything? How are you catching up there with Corona and the life in Canada?
Life in Canada is just like any other life anywhere else. Corona lockdown, everyone is going through stuff,
Yeah. Maybe things are a bit different. Every city has its own rules, depending with how much the spread is in that city. So how is your city? You are in Calgary, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. So before you came through, I had actually introduced you to my guests, to my viewers. But it will also be nice to hear from you as you introduce yourself. We all know K-denk. And actually, before I go on, your name, is it Koang or Koang?
Sorry, I just plug in here, but I'm hearing something. Yeah, okay, go on.
Is it better now?
Go on now. I can hear you, yeah.
Okay, so it's okay now?
Yeah.
All right, then. All right, that's good. So I was saying before you came in, I had actually introduced you. I'd already introduced you to my viewers, but I'm saying it would be nice if they hear from you. You can say hi to them and then maybe introduce yourself.
Yeah, so hi everyone. My name is Koang Deng Kun Koang, aka K-denk, as far as the state name. Mm-hmm. I do give it out as alphabet like KDENK. That's it.
K-denk. Yeah. That's nice. Good to have you. So what are some of the things you like doing? I always like to hear what are some of the hobbies. I know you like doing music. What else do you like doing on your free times just to relax and,
I like to feed my mind, reading books, traveling, writing music and writing articles sometimes online.
Okay.
But yeah, those are the things I do.
So do you have like a website where you put your articles? You just mentioned you have your articles online. Is it like a website or where?
No, it's actually my platform, the K-denk, the Facebook one, which is authentic.
Okay.
Anything that come from there is me writing it.
Oh
So
yeah, I've seen
it's,
some of them.
yeah,
All right,
yeah.
that's good. So now we are here to talk about your music journey. I understand you started your music journey in 2004 and now we are in 2020. So tell us about the beginning of your music. What really inspired you to become a musician?
Um, I always said it's a God-given talent. Every man is a normal man until God gives you something, you
Mm-hmm.
know, to accompany you with as long in your journey as you grow, as you get to discover the world. So music came to me, Hali. I was just schooling and I was being a choir in Presbyterian Church of South Sudan within Kakuma. And
Mm-hmm.
then it changed my life. It gave me a certain identity
Mm-hmm.
and I went with it. And
Okay, so you just mentioned right now that music changed your life and gave you a different identity. Would you tell us like how music has really changed your life since you started it?
it gave me a sense of fulfillment. Like I had something to fulfill, have something to. It's like I have a call to
Mm-hmm.
reach out the world with, and the fastest way for me to make my messages go across was music.
Okay.
So I had no other tools for anybody that have seen me or people that are watching that do not know me. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
it's music that made few people know about me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's actually interesting that you mentioned is music that made people to know you. And I wanted to take you back to when you were in Tasker Project Fame. Would you say that was your moment of breakthrough when you joined Tasker Project Fame?
That's a reverted platform. They are big platform in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, these are stages where services matters. How you serve a country matters.
Mm-hmm.
So, Tasker Project Fam, yes, was a big breakthrough to my career. I feel like the world didn't know about me. East Africa didn't know about me until Tasker Project Fam,
Okay.
and it gave me that identity whereby a lot of people begin to socialize with me. A lot of people begin to mention my name, where my name maybe wouldn't be mentioned by the time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so it was a very short moment, and I had to do the rest to carry
Okay.
on with the music.
All right. So there's something that I would really love to understand. I used to watch you when you were doing Casca Project Fame, your performances and everything there. So, now representing our country, South Sudan, K-denk is the name above South Sudan. And at some point, how was the feeling for you when you were there? Because now, why I'm going back, because that is the moment that you feel it was the biggest breakthrough for you to be known within East Africa and K-denk being known to the world at large, yeah? So, how is the feeling like for you knowing that you're carrying the flag of South Sudan, representing it, and you are the name that was there?
I took it as a self-discovery. As a young man, you go through doubt
Mm-hmm.
until you have someone who actually tells you, yo, I have confidence in you. So Tasker came through and get me that confidence that
Mm-hmm.
music was actually a good thing for me to follow. And um, mm, the next thing is the impact that came with it.
Okay.
The advocacy, the fact that I have to be the voice of other people and not just what I feel I should be speaking about. It's
Okay.
it's it came with a generation. The
Mm-hmm.
fact that I was on Tusker, so I had to realize that okay, now the Koang Deng have to be the power behind K-denk. So the K-denk
Okay.
have to be the face,
Mm-hmm.
and Koang Deng have to make sure that he's having a momentum within his society. So
Mm-hmm.
I dialogue with people, I communicate with people, and then so when I'm putting my music out, it has to be a music that is uh, a bit relating, you know, because I have to do more researches before coming to it. So Tusker Project Fam gave me that.
Okay. That's good then. And so now going back to why did you know there's something that I was reading and I came across it and it is quite interesting. Let me just quote it. It says, "It is my hope that people will find a place in their hearts to forgive me and that I didn't choose to join the rebel group but was forced by the prevailing circumstances." So this takes me back to um you are something it mentioned like you were in the rebel group and you say like why did you give up the guns for music, because your music is advocating for peace in South Sudan.
Um, just like any other human being, we all react to things. Even you yourself, if I step on your shoes, of course, you won't let me go in peace. You will have to hold my hands or look at me, you know, in a weird way,
Yeah.
because we have to prove something, you know, in order for you to be human. There's time to react. There's time to be violent. There's time to be peaceful.
Okay.
But what you need to know is when that time comes, yes, you need to put it right across that, yes, I'm this person. Okay. Uh, the rebellions came with um, it came with that tough, you know, rough young man behavior. That's the only exposure I got of it, which I didn't like, because that's not me. I'm not that kind of a guy. I like peace. I love South Sudanese. You know, I can't be me without us. So I can only be me with us. I can only be us with everybody united. This is the only way I can represent, you know, in a better way, and say, okay, I am a South Sudanese, you know, with pride, or with, you know, identity, or with a population behind me. So not Tusker, being a rebel has also made me understand the level of maturity that each and every man have to go through. You have to understand that you are a man, and you got to handle some situations in life. So
Okay.
protecting and defending lives matters.
So the reaction was out of emotions that you realized later on that this is something that I shouldn't have done, and you came out and say, "This is not the real K-denk. Now let me show the world the real K-denk that I am."
The truth is, I'm proud I did that. I am very proud I did that. You know, the most important things in life is not money, is not wealth, is not cars, is not trophies, is not awards. It is history in life. What did you do that made people right? You
Okay.
know, whatever that is written down, people will go through it. They will be reading it. You know, so my focus is to make sure that my life is in that line of purpose. So
Okay.
if I make a mistake, it should be a right mistake. Being a rebel, defending life was a good thing. Um, Me stepping back and saying, okay, this is not the real K-denk. It's come with the reality of the fact that I was not a military. So until the genocide happened, and then I react to it.
Okay.
So with that sense, yes, I had to bounce back and say, oh, let me go back to music, because then I don't enjoy doing this. I'm not that type of a man that like to be ordered, that like to be told, go here, go there, or commanded by another man like me. No, that's not me. So
Okay.
that's why I had to bounce back to music. But there's nothing wrong with me being a rebel. Yeah, I truthfully defended people's lives, and we saved lives, and those people are now breathing. Some of the brothers who were shot, we carried them.
and we managed to hand them over to the MSAF, and you know, they gained that treatments and all that.
Okay.
So yeah, it's spiritual things.
All right. Let me just read a few comments before I come to my next question. Pastor Samuel
Oh,
K is saying, well done, K-denk. And he also says, wow, that you start your music from church. Congratulations. And indeed, everyone is normal man until he discovers his gift, talented. Then somebody saying, get a youth. Louis Simon is saying, get a youth, never give up. So powerful, pain, struggle, continue. Amen. So those are the few comments that are coming through as we continue with our interview. So having started your journey in music around 2004, is that when you started recording music, or when did you started recording music specifically?
I started recording officially in 2008 at La
2008.
Bara, Juba.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
with the
So
guy called Ladella.
what really motivated you to now go and started your first record in music? What motivated you? What made you say, I want to go and record the music and this becomes my brand?
Well, truthfully, I am talented. That's one thing I knew since Kakuma days.
Okay.
But then, you know, music without money or finances, it doesn't really go, you know. So you must make sure that you are a bit capitalized in order to cater for your things. So I had to be in Juba, did some few works, you know, became a journalist at some point,
Oh.
writing articles on some news on some newspapers, and you know, I began to save a bit, and then when time came for me to record, you know, it was the right time for me. I financed my recording, paid the producer, and that's how my music came about.
Okay. I'm just trying
Yeah,
to imagine in 2008 when you started your music, you were very young. That's like 12 years down the line, right? So
yeah,
you were
yeah.
young. So were your parents not in control? Like, hey, K-denk, you're supposed to do this, go to school and do that. How were you able to talk to your parents to allow you to come through and start recording your music?
There you go. Here come the disciplines.
Mm-hmm.
Here come the characters. Here come
Okay.
the humility.
Mm-hmm.
My father died in 1992, so I had to be independent. All my uncles, all my aunts, they knew about my confidence in life.
Okay.
So yes, there was a bit of a stigma that goes with the fact that, you know, a spoiled child or a child that wouldn't be productive in the future. That one was there from the society or from the
Okay.
church elders that saw me, you know, trying a different route instead of following the Bibles. But the truth is, I made it out. My family became more happier. I wasn't with my mom the whole time. Since my father died, my mom went to Ethiopia with the rest of the siblings. So I had
Okay.
to be independent. I had to make my own choices. I had to grow up by my own self. You
So you
know,
were staying
I
alone
made.
all this time? You were staying alone all
I
this
was
time?
staying with relatives, but they were not really effective.
Okay.
I make my own decisions. Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So at what point did your mom learn that my son is a musician?
My mom knew about it. 2008 was the first time I visited my mom in Rumbek.
Okay.
And the guys who welcomed me in Rumbek were those of Cool B and Cocaine and who again? And there's another guy. It's called Cool Boy.
Cool boy. Okay.
Cool boy. I think there's a name for
There's
that guy.
another cool boy?
I think there's another Cool Boy. So
Okay.
that's the first time I saw my mother, you know, since 1992. So I had to go to Rumbek and get to the military barrack, and then I met her there. Yeah, at the It's called Pariang. No, Pariang. Pariang. It's like PLC, PL something C. You have to
Okay.
get away from Rumbek town, and then you go. Yeah. PL something. So that's
Okay, I'm
where
not
I
sure
went and
because
met
I've
her.
not been there.
And
Okay.
she was just excited when she saw me, and everything was great. Yeah,
Okay. So she was happy
yeah,
that now the son has grown to be a man and he's doing well with whatever he's doing.
yeah. She was happy. I
Okay.
explained everything to her. I told her I am doing music, and this is a way for me to connect with the society. This is a way for me to connect with the world. You know, I have no father, so I'm going to have to do this and build my contact and get the right
Okay.
people who can mentor me, or the right people who can be there in my life. And she was really happy. She thought I was wise enough, with the decision. Yeah.
Okay. All right then. That's quite interesting to know. So now I came across that you are the CEO and the founder of Wang Nath Empire. So what is this Wang Nath about?
Wang Nat is a political platform, but I am the CEO of Wang Dun Kon Empire. Wang Nat is Wang
Okay.
Nat leadership, but I am in Wang Dun Kon Empire.
So what is Wang? What is Wang? What does Wang means?
Wang is I, an I to
Oh,
my father. Just like
and
any other young person out there, being an eye to his family, being the future.
okay, so
Yeah.
Wang is like your family name?
I come from a small sub clan called Wang community, but
Oh, okay.
as far as Wang, on Wang Dunkon, it's meant for being the eye of my father. My father cannot see anymore, so I'm the one to
So
identify
yeah.
myself with his friends, to identify myself with his, the idea that he had, because he died for South Sudan, whatever that made him commit himself to that. I have to be the one to read through, understand, this kind of a man. And this is
Okay.
how my determination came about. So Wang Dun Kun, it goes as we are your eyes, we are your future.
Yeah, because also your
Yeah.
YouTube is Wang Do actually. Is it okay? So now is a music record label also
Wang Dun Kun is an umbrella,
an
but there's
umbrella?
there's there's a there's a label under it. There's there are branches under Wang Dun Kun. There is Wang Boy Records, which is a music label, and
Okay.
um, and then there are other things around it. Yeah.
Okay. Would you want to tell us all the other things around Wang Do?
It's much more details. I don't know if we will have enough time on it,
Okay, it's more
but
detailed, but maybe we can talk about the music part of it because now we are trying to get through you and your music journey and how you're doing your things around music.
so Wang Dun Kon, as far as it stands, it's being an eye to the society, being a future of a family, being a productive child, being an overseer, you know. So um, Wang Dun Kon is a huge umbrella. It has a lot of artists, attached to it, a lot of activists attached to it. I think we are about 170 something members
Oh, okay.
across
Wow.
South Sudan. But these people are not only within South Sudan. You find them in Ethiopia, in Egypt, in Uganda, in Nairobi, in Sudan. So it's a big network. Yeah.
So it's like a movement, yeah. You mentioned it's a political movement. Are you planning to become a politician or join politics?
With that, I should reserve that.
Okay.
I'm not. I'm currently a musician. So, but
Okay.
I have the heart of of the people. So I care for the people a lot. So I talk a lot sometimes about politics. Humanity is a call for is everything that we are all about. You know.
Okay.
So it doesn't mean you got to be in politics in order to save lives or in order to advocate or help wherever you can. So yeah.
Okay, that's fine. So now talking about, let's get back to your music. You're talking about 16 years, or let's say 12 years of productive music. How would you really describe this 12 years of doing productive music, and what impact has it made in your own life and to the lives of people that listen to your music?
Um, 12 years of music have made me discover the truth about hardship, about life, the ups and downs, the fact that life gets harder as much as you get bigger. 12 years of music, the impact is that I have I have really touched many lives, and um, I have spoken in ways that maybe I wouldn't have spoken. Um, I have uh, channeled my life in a way of public service, which is very positive. Not I made it, without beef. So uh, I am here not by might. It's just by doing. I did quite good works, and God has also been there for me. So the impact is outstanding. I believe this is why we are talking today.
Yeah.
Uh, so it personally, music has actually, developed. I have developed myself through music. So whatever I have, whatever that I put out, whether it is an investment, it is what, I don't know what it is, but anything good that people might see as a quality of my life, or as my life being productive,
Yeah.
to our society, if I'm uplifting, young people, or supporting, or becoming better physically or mentally, or spiritually. So it's all to do with music. So music has actually liberated me from pains, from poverty. I have seen places that I wouldn't have seen if it wasn't for the music. I have met people that I wouldn't have met if it wasn't for the music. So 12 years has actually been a very, very, productive reputation. I have gained respect. I would recall before I did music, actually, back in 2004. I was an hopeless child. So music gave me hope. Music gave me a reason to survive and go for more. Music made me realize that I shouldn't stop, where I should or where I could by then. Music made me see a destiny. It made me see somewhere that I would be better off being at it,
Okay.
so music kept me going, even when I have no reason to keep, producing, or to keep, working. But music made me understand that there's a better place for me. So
Okay.
I have to keep working.
Okay. You've
I
mentioned
give it out
really
to music.
important.
Yeah.
Okay. You've really mentioned a lot of importance and how music has made a very positive impact in your life. And talking about music has made you not to give up, music has made you to realize. I just want to go to what really, like when you're writing a music, what is your creative process, or how do you come up with a song and decide this is something that I want to release? And this brings me to your last, the last song that you released. It says "Never Give Up." How did you come about with that? Like, was it a personal life story that made you to say never give up because of your journey, or you wanted to give out a message of hope to people? Because you mentioned that you were once hopeless, but now you're somebody that many people look up to and say maybe one day I want to be the K-denk of South Sudan.
Here's the thing. Creativity is not, you can't force it. It has to come natural.
Yeah.
So I have never created music when I'm drunk. I don't know how people create music when they are smoking or drinking alcohol. It has never come to me like that. I have never performed when I'm drunk. I don't drink and perform music. I don't do that. It doesn't work with me. Simply because God gave me music naturally. So I always have to remain pure and clean in order to do it, or to actually work, you know. So I'm always calm, peaceful with myself. Sometimes I might be sad, and then music would come. But if I'm involved with anything, like alcohol, all these things, I can't get music. So it's always just come naturally. That's how I have been. So I don't
Is
force
it
it. So don't
naturally
force
out
it.
of personal experience, not forcing it, but does it come out of what you're going through at that moment or what you've seen around your environment? Like, what really makes you sit down and say, okay, let me put this one? Because you say you're always calm in your rightful thoughts, and you just sit down and say, okay, let me put down
Well,
something.
sometimes as a person, you go through things, okay, and as you go through things, I believe even you yourself or whoever is watching us right now, there's a reason why they are doing things in life. You know,
That's true.
you might be going through some temptations within your life. You might be going through some hardships with your friends, and then you're trying to prove to them, that that's not you. So with me, sometimes it's about the problems in my life, and when you listen to my music, you would actually understand that this song, K-denk composed it. Maybe he was this, or he was thinking of this, or he was in a situation like this. It's easy for people to actually understand that I'm always genuine with my music, just like with my life. So it's just like that. My music always come when I'm either sad or happy. Uh, Sometimes when I'm neutral, this is when I create love music
Okay.
or fun music.
Okay.
Okay, but when I'm sad, I would definitely create a sad song or a very very spiritual song.
Okay.
When I'm
Okay.
him through, I had to reject it. So
Sorry.
when I'm happy, there has to be love music. There have to be very exciting music. Maybe I'm appreciating God. Maybe I'm being excited about all the good things that God is doing in my life.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm appreciating all my friends. Maybe I'm appreciating the girlfriend in my life.
Okay.
So this is how music came about. With the Never Give Up, I came to Canada through music, and it was a tour. So the tour went wrong, and then I decided to not go back to South Sudan and claim that I love this country and I've been to other countries. So you guys can go through my passports.
Okay.
And good enough, I had my previous passport. So I have the two passports, the whole and the new one. So all the stamps from 2014,
Okay.
2012, 2011, they were all there. And then with the
Okay. Sorry, guys. We'll be back shortly.
I'm getting cold.
Keep struggling.
I don't know. I can't see myself. Maybe do,
Yeah. Let
do
me
you
do
see me?
this. No, I can't see you, of course. Is your camera? Did you? Okay. Can I do this? Maybe I remove you from the stream and then I add you back.
Okay.
Just be on standby, okay? You should hear. Oh, it's still not there. Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. One day you will never ever give up. Get a use, never give up.
Senator Clement, I will ask you a question again.
Like a river. Blessing that flow like a river. Just working non-stop.
Hi, Grateful. How are you doing? I hope you're good.
Never give up. Blessing that flow like a river. Blessing that flow like a river. Just working non-stop. Working non-stop. You working season after season, so that you be a winner. Winner of the season. Create a reason for your freedom.
We are back.
Yeah. I had to refresh it so that I can add you back. I think it's because of the continuous calls.
Oh yeah, sure.
I hope you've already texted them so that they don't call you again. I'm like, I hope you texted them, you'll call them back so that they don't call again. If they don't know the reasons, they'll keep calling you. But
Absolutely.
it's all good. Yeah.
Come in, Ermias.
Yeah, friend. You can continue talking about Never Give Up. You were talking to us about Never Give Up.
Yeah. So
your latest song.
I came to Canada and then so I decided, to not go back, and I claim that I love this country. Since I'm a global citizen, I've been to any other country, so they can see facts that I've been Australia, South Africa, wherever, all these places. So I told them that I'm not willing to go, and then so my point is accepted, and I remain in this country. And I also had to look, into the fact that when you come abroad, you want to talk about there's war, my life is in trouble, this and this, like, talking bad about the country, right? So, and then the fact that I'm in this country now, the youth finally think K-denk has made it, and I don't wanna make people look at me like that, because I'm still in the same hut. It's just different island.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is island Canada or island America, but there's island Africa. So it's
just
the same
a different
thing.
continent.
It's this. You're just walking on the same soil. So it's just. So I just want to remain that that humble guy and that truthful, and leave an encouragement to the youth. Instead of just crossing the boundaries and building that gap.
So it was through your journey when you went to Canada, and then now maybe that's when you came up with the music?
Yeah, I made it here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have an interesting question here from somebody. Senator Clement Bay is saying, "Hi, Yar. I love the show, but I'm sorry to tell you to ask K-denk, based on his statements about being the voice of South Sudanese, yet on the other hand, he mostly writes about Dinka bitterly in connections with President Salva Kiir administration. What made him get involved in tribalism while he claims to be advocating for South Sudanese youth?"
Well, if you think Dinkas are not doing wrong, then you are lying. If you think mentioning the name Dinka it would make me tribal, then you are being illiterate. First, President is a Dinka guy. The people who committed genocide, I'm actually a survivor. These are Dinka guys. So what makes you think that in my right head, I wouldn't think that way? It is my brother that need to be convinced that our life is equal. That if you are leading today, you need to set good examples so that if I come tomorrow, or if another person comes tomorrow from Equatoria, and then, we will have that united citizens. So this is what made me write like that. If it frustrates you, I'm sorry, my guy, but you just have to deal with it. Until people begin to think equally, until people begin to think, that serving the country does not mean killing some people. It means, helping our nations and building our infrastructure, and helping develop the nation. This is what will make us a great country.
Yeah.
Not some people saying, oh, some people are not worthy of living. Some people have to be used. We have to pay money for them to kill themselves, or so and so. This is not how people. This is not good leadership.
Okay.
So when I talk of Dinkas, I don't mean there are no good Dinkas. Of course, my friends, I have a lot of friends who are Dinkas who reach out to me. I communicate with them. Some of them are in the entertainment. Some of them are politicians. Some of them are members of Koang Deng Kun Koang. They know the truest me. All right.
Yeah.
I can never pick up a gun and kill a Dinka guy.
Okay.
The truest K-denk or Koang, I can never do that.
Okay. I bet that question, I don't want to have a follow-up based on that question. You've already said your statements. We go back to music. That was just a question from somebody who was concerned, and I hope they got their response from you. And so let's get back to your music journey. So now, what have you been up to in terms of music since you went to Canada since last year? You went to Canada last year, right?
Yeah, I stopped touring last year. I think it was November. No,
November
it was
last
October. October. Yeah, I stopped touring. I stopped making musical concerts, and I focused more on capitalizing myself, or setting something up and be able to relate with this society.
Okay.
Because I come from a different continent, and I'm pretty much familiar with the people. I've been abroad before. This is not the first time, but this is the very first time I overstayed. Because I always come in I've never been in the Western world for more than 3 weeks. It has never been a month for me. I'm always in a country. Just within 3 weeks, I'm out. 2 weeks, I'm out. So I stopped making tours, but definitely I pray that this whole lockdown, this whole coronavirus finish, so that South Sudanese can begin, to visit themselves, and musicians can begin to tour and build our unity, help the peace, come to realization, because a lot of people are forgetting about it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just mentioned about uniting our artists together and also advocating for peace through music. So why do you think as South Sudanese, our artists, most of us are not really united? From what we are observing happening around us, most of the artists don't work as a group, but work individually. Hey, sorry. So what do you think about that?
I always respect other people, however they do their things. What matters is you are representing our country in a beautiful way, and you are, at least benefiting something from your art. Let's say you're getting, some money, because recording always without anything coming out is not good. So make sure you have some earning. Individually, we came, everyone came individual. So it's like even twins, they come the same, but then they don't come at the same times. They come separate. The first one, the second one. So we came individually, and this is, I just have to say that whatever you do, you just have to make sure there is peace in it, there's love in it, there's unity in it, and create no beefs with other people. I wouldn't say let's all work together, because what I said will just remain what I said. It may not help the situation. But if you are working individually and you think it's okay for you, do it in a smart way. Do it in a way that help you grow. Yeah.
Okay. Do it in a way that helps you grow. Quite interesting there. So I want to come to this question. Why do you think, what do you think is ailing our industry, the South Sudan music industry? Because the goal at the end of the day is to have your music go international. The goal at the end of the day is to build a brand that can be recognized with the name K-denk worldwide, being a South Sudanese. So, what do you think is ailing our industry that most of the artists are doing music continuously? As you say, everybody's working individually as groups, but we don't see progress beyond South Sudan, beyond the borders of South Sudan. What do you think is not making them move forward to become international? Like
To
the
be
way Diamond
honest,
from Tanzania is known worldwide, the way those of Ravi, we want to have such South Sudanese. Why do you think we are not moving forward like that?
we have a great music. We have very, very beautiful music as South Sudanese. Just some of us that decided to copy and paste Ugandan style or Jamaican, but some of us really have very, very good music, and it is very rich, and pretty much healthier in the world market. We are better than Burundi. We are better than Central Africa Republic. We are better than Malawi and then Mozambique. We are better than uh, which country again? Even Somalia. We have to appreciate ourselves. Come on, I've been in this music for 12 years, and I know
Okay.
the good side of it. I know the good side and the bad side of it.
So
The
could you
thing
tell
is,
us both, since you know the good and the bad? We want to learn from
of
somebody
course,
who
of
has
course, of course,
information.
of course,
Okay.
we are recognized, globally. If you take a look at Emmanuel Jal,
Yeah.
how many times has he been recognized?
Yeah. Emmanuel
Okay.
Jal. Yeah.
Take a look at myself. I have always been to this African Union, African musicians coming together, Namibia, where Ghana, all these places recognized as South Sudanese representing our country. What
Yeah.
does that even tells you? Yet you
Okay.
don't have anybody from Central Africa. You don't have anybody from Burundi. Like these are countries near us. You don't have anybody from Chad. You don't have anybody from Tunisia. You don't have anybody from Algeria. But you have someone from South Sudan. You have think of dynamics. Like there are a lot of musicians who are out there. Think of original Rascorbi in terms
But
of
out of
reggae.
okay, I'm trying to look at it in this from a bigger picture. You've mentioned a very, very few people, right? But we
Yeah.
want to look at we have so many artists in the industry. I think I can't even give you a figure because there's no statistics
What I'm
about
saying
the
is here.
number.
What I'm saying is here. You are
Okay.
asking, what was your question?
What is ailing our industry that we are not moving forward to international levels as South
Look,
Sudanese?
look. South Sudan industry is one of the hardest industry. Okay,
One of the
why? Hardest
okay,
industry. It's
okay,
it's one of the most progressive industry, but very hard. All
okay.
right. One need to make sure that they really know what they do, because South Sudanese, they don't really care. Okay. Even the president, they don't care about the president. So, what do you think as a musician? Do you
Okay.
think our president is loved the way other presidents are loved? Do you think our leadership is loved the way other leaderships are loved? Do you think our musicians are being offered, celebrated the way other musicians are being celebrated in those countries? No. So South Sudanese industry is one of the hardest industry. We are Nilot, period. Just like South African. Nilots. So the best you do is be very good in your art. That way, a South Sudanese man will die supporting you. But if you're not good at what you do, don't blame the industry. Don't blame the people. Don't hate.
Okay.
It is all to do with your talent. Trust me. I have been in South
Okay.
Sudan music, and every show, every place I go, it has always been overcrowded.
Okay. So it's about what you do and
It is
how
about
much
it.
work you
It's
put
about
in.
your message. It's about how do I say it? Ethic, your work ethic, knowing what you do. Okay. If you're not if you're not giving me this, if this show is not exciting, will you have people watching you tomorrow?
No.
That's it. So South Sudan music is like that. This is an industry which is young but very progressive, but the people are very selective. The South Sudanese people, they don't
Very
really care
selective.
about you. What they care about is, what is your message? What is your voice? What is your style?
Okay.
Okay, because people need to look up to you. As you know, musician, you ever heard of this, as the saying goes, a musician is a role model. What are you modeling? Is what is good life, is confidence, is hard work, is fashion, and what, and popularity, the fame. People need to see you, that you are enjoying your popularity. People need to see that you are appreciating yourself. You know, and moving forward. If you perform today with a Timberland shoe, I see you next year, and maybe this year we I paid my money to come see you. Next year I see you with the same shoe, and now it's more dirty. Why would I keep supporting you? This is a South Sudanese mentality.
Yeah.
So as a musician, style up, my guy. Fix your life.
Fix your
Music
life,
is
style
good
up.
in South Sudan. Yeah.
Okay. Music is good for K-denk, yeah? And South Sudanese that work harder.
Yeah. Music is good.
Okay.
Trust me.
Okay. So K-denk, I want to go to this. Before I go to my next questions, do you want to rap for us? At least I want to hear your voice, raw, not the one recorded, raw voice.
To rap. What
Yep.
song do I need to rap?
Any song. Maybe your favorite. Which is your favorite song among all the songs that
Life
you've
is
released?
you, don't knock, Madaka be met. One boy so dope now, taking flight for a shutdown. Mundengong Junior. Life is you, and it feels so amazing to have it all. Money, power, and respect, and to be loved by many, many, many masses. Life is you. Let it go tell lie, let it go tell lie. Let it go tell lie, let it go tell lie. Let it go tell lie, let it go tell lie. Let it go tell lie, let it go tell lie. Started off from Kakuma with little grandma. I never knew what life could give work hard. Now young nigga getting paid. Push a little harder till it get magic on. Everybody believe a miracle. K-denk remarkable, worthwhile, superior, young lady giving me a smile, down to earth, sensational, and I must remain humble worldwide. One boy, icon, inspirational. Share the record, suitable, profitable, making boys suspicious, panicking, tense, stressed, and insecure, doom, overwhelmed, and terrified. Guess what? I reorganize them. One thing you can't force is music. I'm telling you, either eat or love with me, but what? You should learn from me, boy. And this is mission
Eh?
statement. Life is you. Don't kunok met deka be met. One boy is a dog now, taking flight for a shutdown. I'm not in my rapping voice. I began singing too much.
Okay. I
Mundeng
mean,
Bong
that
Junior,
song is really
life
nice.
is you.
What's the
And it
title of the
feels so
song?
amazing. Life is you.
Live is You. Oh, I really love the song, but there's a statement that caught my attention in that song. It's a young refugee guy who didn't even know how to speak or write English. This takes me to your journey of music in Kakuma. Can you talk to us? Because there's something I read, and you had a tour in 2018 in Kakuma, and it was an outreach program where you were trying to, to help or to talk to people that were affected by the South Sudan civil war. So, how effective was this? Now that you've mentioned young boy who started in Kakuma, so tell us about your music in Kakuma.
My memories of Kakuma are glorious.
I was also born in Kakuma.
Huh?
I was born
I've
in
been there
Kakuma.
for I think five or 6 years. I think
Ah,
that's the period of time I've been there. But I was very young. I came to Kakuma. I went to primary before I came to Kakuma. But then coming to Kakuma and going to primary again, it just opened up
I
my
think
mind, and it's
mine was
mind
about
blowing.
9 years. Mine was about 9 years, I think. I was
Oh,
born
nine
there
years.
and left
Okay.
when I was around 9 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can
So
continue.
the memories about my visit, I left
Mm-hmm.
Kakuma, footing or being driven or whatever, uh,
Mm-hmm.
repatriating back to South Sudan, and then I went back to Kakuma, being sponsored by the UNHCR, and landed, with
Okay.
airplane. So you can tell, how excited I was, how
Mm-hmm.
blessed and privileged I was, to be
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
at a place like that,
Yeah.
so um, my visit to Kakuma was mainly humanitarian visit,
Mm-hmm.
and I went to other refugees as well, refugee camps. So it's UNHCR taking me all around. I was going
Oh,
to
okay.
be endorsed as the refugee ambassador, which by then was headed by Octopizo. So they
Ah,
said,
okay.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and then they gave me a title. What was it? The youth ambassador, the refugee youth ambassador.
Okay.
So, and I held it from 2015, 16, and
Mm-hmm.
17, and 18 years, and that was it. I didn't
So,
I didn't get it again. Yeah.
so that's the time
Oh,
you went for the tour in
that
2017, 18, 19?
yes, that's the time I went for the tour. It was really beautiful, reaching out to
Mm.
the right people, young
Mm-hmm.
people who needed my voice, people who needed my advice. Of
Mm-hmm.
course, I'm the example. So being advised by someone who went through it in the
Mm-hmm.
same place,
Yeah.
went through the toughest time,
Mm-hmm.
cried, beat down by poverty, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and thought of stealing, couldn't steal because I don't want to lose my life. Thought of
Mm-hmm.
robbing, couldn't rob because I don't want to lose my life. So other youth were doing it. And they
Yeah.
end up being locked up. Some of them end up being beaten. Some of them end up being killed. So
Mm-hmm.
I went through it all. I went through those the worst imaginations, like trying to do something bad, and then something would come and say, "Yo, my God, don't do
Yeah,
it."
when you're in that state where you like life
Yeah,
is just too hard, let me do something to get out of here, right?
yeah. But
Hmm.
yes, so my principal helped me stay safe in Kakuma and
Mm-hmm.
everywhere I went to. Didn't betray any of my friends for the sake of gaining anything. I didn't sell
Yeah.
out any of my friends for the sake of money or whatever. It doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
So I've always been me. So going back to Kakuma, being the right example, speaking it, from the honest point of view,
Mm-hmm.
ex-refugee, fled my country those days because of war. Had to go back to South Sudan because peace was signed by John Garang, and
Mm-hmm.
had to work in South Sudan. Got into my music, started recording. My guy, it's
Mm-hmm.
hardship that actually shaped the right people. So go through
That's
it.
true.
You're gonna result in a betterment. As a better person in life.
Hardship shape people. That's absolutely true. We've all been shaped by that, and I can agree with you. Yeah. So, what genre of music would you say you do? Because you just sang to me an R&B right now. You've
I'm a
sung
hip
to
hop
me an
artist.
inspirational one.
I'm
You're
a
an hip hop
rapper.
one.
I'm an
You're
hip
a
hop
rapper.
artist. Yes.
So, but you also
And
do R&B love songs.
this come with the fact that you are a musician.
Mm-hmm.
You are a musician, so you have to
Mm-hmm.
do all sorts of genres. But in
Okay.
life, you understand something like choose one thing that you are
Mm-hmm.
very good at, and then do other things.
Okay, so you're very good at
you can't
hip-hop?
just be a confused human being doing there, and then you don't know who you are. But for me, I am defined as a rapper. That's my genre.
Are you defined or you define yourself?
I'm defined that way. The public define me that way, and I hope them
How do you
define me that
define
way.
yourself? How do you define yourself as K-denk?
I'm a musician,
Okay, you define yourself as a musician, but
a
we, the
rapper,
public, are
musician.
define you. Okay.
Yeah,
Because I understand
rap.
a rapper stroke, whatever, a rapper stroke, the hip hop artist that you are, will be doing most of rapping, blah, blah, throwing those lines that hip hop people do, right? But here we hear K-denk, you have this voice that comes that is very, inspiring at some point. That voice is talking about love, that voice that is talking about, all these things.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, okay, then tell me, which is one of your favorite songs? That song that speaks to your heart, that song that you wrote from the bottom of your heart, and you say, "This song means the whole world to me." As much as you have sung so many over 50 something
I love
songs,
my father's song, but my favorite song is We Mourn.
we mourn.
A
Now, let's
song
start
called
with
We
your
Mourn.
favorite song. Can I start with your father's song? Why would okay? You decided to sing about your father, William, right? It's called William, right? The
Yeah,
song is William, yeah.
yeah, William.
Uh, so what message were you trying to give out to maybe, apart from your dad, there's a message you were trying to give out to many other dads that
I,
are
I,
outside there through your music?
I was passing a communication, a present continuous, like past, present continuous. So he wasn't here, okay? And just the fact that he wasn't here, I had to challenge myself to be a good man,
Okay.
to be a good man, to to um to take the lead, in order to have his name honored, and to let his brothers see him through me,
Okay.
to let his friends rejoice in my presence, to like to just bring that memory, to bring him into life. So this is what
Okay.
mainly motivated me to write the song.
Okay.
And as well, I'm not the only person that lost his dad to South Sudan war, or not South Sudan to Sudan liberation, or the South Sudanese liberating themselves from the north. We have a lot of heroes, children who are not recognized, who are actually going through hardships, and no one is identifying them. No one is actually reaching out to them. No one is giving them a hopeful hand. So I thought of these songs and putting it out. I see that it would help another young person, shape themselves or better themselves,
Yeah.
on behalf of their fallen fathers. Because they did what they did, and now you are tasked to prove the point why your father died.
Okay.
Your father died as a brave man. So you now, who are you? What are you doing about this? Can you build a strong presence of your
Okay.
past father? Can you do that? So this is what the song came about. So I challenged myself. I said, I'm gonna be a better man. I'm gonna be right in the middle of all decision makers of South Sudan. I'm going to be very close, and whatever decision that is being made on behalf of these states, I'm going to be close to it. I'm going to get to know. I'm going to help the future. I'm going to help not just South Sudan. I'm going to help South Sudan be a better country. I'm going to help. So with these songs right close to me, like being on YouTube, it's just one click away and my minds are back. My thoughts are back.
Okay.
It's a
So
very
it's
good
always
thing.
it's a song that always brings you back into your senses. Now,
when
I
I'm
already
thinking
spoke
of,
to my dad, and so now it's a message that I have to keep on, it has to
yeah,
be there and it has to exist, not just through writing, but also in action. That's what you're saying, right?
yeah,
Okay, let's
a
talk about
reminder.
your
It's like
favorite.
it's like a
A
memory
reminder.
that you want to keep, so that you keep doing right in life.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
talk about your favorite now. The one that you
My
love. You
favorite
were
song
smiling.
is my favorite song is We Won.
We mourn.
Uh,
Okay.
we Won. This is the truest me actually speaking. Um, when it comes to life in general, when it comes to me and the people, I love people so much. I love people. Like if there's one thing I love so much in this life is people, human being. I love people. That's it. I love people so much. I love my friends. I love my brothers. I love my sisters. I love every. I love people. So long you are a good
Wewe ni
person,
mtu
you
wa
come
watu.
in.
Wewe
Yeah,
ni mtu wa watu. Mtu wa watu.
yeah, yeah. I'm a people person. To
Okay.
watu. Zoltanas.
Ndio.
So
Okay.
We Mourn is a song I wrote on behalf of my love. Like the true is me. I just feel like this is me. This is who I am. I have to put it out. It is very important. It have to guide me as well. So We Mourn talk about it's actually a prayer song. I'm just praying for people that we will all be safe, we will all make it, we will all survive, we will all succeed in life, we will all be happy. You will
Yeah.
smile. You, the lady that dream of wedding gowns, you will truly be wedded in front of your relatives, your
Yeah.
parents. Talk about boys. Yo, you're going through this hardship today, bro. Tomorrow you're going to result in a better life. So just keep enduring and keep working hard. I love you. I love life in general. So the song
So this is
talks.
K-denk
Yeah, I don't know.
pouring his heart out to people, huh?
Yeah, man.
This is
Yeah,
now
man.
K-denk pouring out his heart to people, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay.
me. That's me. So I love people. I love people. I love people so much. I love people. Yeah.
Okay. That's
I
good. It's
love I
good to
love
love
people.
people. In Vizuri, it's good to be mtu wa watu because at the end of the day, you'll always need people around you and people will always need you. So it's through love that we can always preach.
I
And if
love
we preach
people.
peace, we need love.
I love people. The what is it? The truth about me when it comes to South Sudan, I can't fake it because I love people, right? So when you love people, you want the truth because only truth can save life. Only truth can help our country. Only truth can make us come to our senses. But if we all become liars and say, "Oh, peace has come," like artists, they sing, "Peace ja, salam ja, hamani imekuja." Eh?
So you
You
think they're
think
just preaching, they're preaching wine and not
this is
drinking the
fake.
water?
This is fake. You
It's
know,
fake.
you know, deep in your heart that there's no peace. You know, deep in your heart that this thing is not working.
But they're
Okay,
advocating for peace, Kaden.
it's okay, but do it in a genuine way. It's okay. I'm not gonna dictate. I'm not gonna tell people what to do. But me, I
It's your
just like
opinion,
to
yeah.
speak the truth. Yeah, I see
Yeah.
things. I see it's not right, and then I speak about it. How
Okay.
we can make it right. Um, I see something is right. I appreciate it. I celebrate it because it is right. Like we have our flag. It is beautiful, South Sudan flag. I love it. That is right. That is true about us. We have it. We have South Sudan. That is true about us. We liberate ourselves. We have our country. But the inhumane acts that are going on, they are not good. So we need to stop. We need to treat ourselves with respect, because that's the only thing that can allow you to protect the other person. If you
Okay.
respect someone's life, then even your life will be respected as well. If you protect someone's life, even your life will be protected. If you
Yeah.
choose to love people, people will choose to love you. If you
That's
choose to value people, people will choose to value you. You choose to credit people, they will choose to credit you as well. So I'm just that person. I don't like to do anything that I don't feel right with. Yeah.
Okay. Let me just read a few comments here. Max J is saying, keep up the good music, fam. Got Nyang Yol is saying, victory, deepest hit of all seasons. And Amos L. Jr. is saying, I'm watching. Great that you're tuning. And Dola Kid is saying, keep up the good work. Amazing. So you have people there giving you a few words of encouragement and supporting your music right there. So, what are we anticipating to see from K-denk? What are you up to in terms of music projects? Tell us, what are we waiting for? Now that you just released the other song 2 weeks ago, maybe we have a surprise coming through.
What's that?
I'm saying, what projects are you up to? Like, what are we anticipating? What do you want us to wait for as we continue to listen?
I have another video. Dropping as well. I was gonna drop two videos in the same day, but then I feel like people won't consume them in the right way. So I said, let this go, never give up. It is an encouragement to the youth. And then the next song now will come.
Okay. So
That's what
are you going to release it, or it will be a surprise?
I think I will schedule it. I was thinking of scheduling it since yesterday. Yeah. My manager called me and was like, "Yo, we need to schedule this thing." And I was like, "Hold on, man. I need to think right. We need to see the schedule. We need to see the time frame. We need to see, when will it be when will be the right time." So, and then the album is also ready. I have an album that is new, but yeah, I'm being critical about how to release things now.
You're being critical about how to release things. Any specific reason, or you just decided to be?
It is not about popular. I'm already popular. It's not. it's not. It's not about what. I give good services. I know. I have a fan base that is following. So, and I know, the growth never stops. So I will still need new one. But it's good sometimes to feed people rightfully. Like, if let's say your show this year became the biggest show, right? You wouldn't want to be nominated in another award immediately. You would want to wait. You would want to do some, like extraordinary things in order for another platform to see that yes, you deserve their platform, right? So this is what it takes with me. The growth, it has to be step by step. You have to build someone into the mindset that you are on. So never give up was a good thing for the youth, but then the second one need to set a different dialogue so that it's also open doors for the other one.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. So apart from music, what else do you do? Or music is where your life rotates around?
I am a musician. Any other things I do, people don't know about it. So I am a musician. I think this is the most important thing.
And that's the only thing you want people to know about you, being a musician?
I am a musician. I'm a writer.
Songwriter?
No, an author, like a writer.
Oh, you write books?
I don't write books, but I
You write.
write. I can write a book. I just don't want to do it. But
Do
I'm
you want to
just
write a
that person.
description? Do you want to write a description story, since you're a writer, about me?
I would need to have maybe your biography in order to understand your life or the things you have really been through and your achievement or accomplishment and your failures. Then come up with that, articles.
Ah, no problem. We'll look into that. Maybe you can write a story and we publish it. Anyway, that was just a by the way. Let's forget about it.
I
So
know
they
it's a
did
test.
something. You can always do it.
Yeah.
It says there's something on I saw you wrote about social impact and strategist on your profile on IG, and the description on your profile you wrote about social impact and strategist. What did you mean, like social impact and
I am
strategist?
socially impacting life,
Okay.
socially helping and directing
Socially
something.
impacting life.
So
Okay.
I am socially helping and directing something. I'm building a path to something. So and then I am being strategic about the things I do. So what is it again? I think that's the simplest answer I can give. My life is a movie. Everybody that have been here from day one, they are still here. They can't leave. Because when they leave and then they see something being shared by maybe one of their friends and they go through it, they're like, why did I left following this guy? Then they come back again and stay. And then when they feel like leaving again, they leave. Like, because we are human beings, so we have ups and downs. You love a person so much, but then sometimes you just become, nah, I'm not going to love this guy anymore now. I'm going to have to quit. Then you quit for like few days, 1 month, 2 months, 1 year, and then you're back again. So I know people love me. I know the people that love me. I know people that truly love me are people who knew me from day one, and people who came in right at Tusker Project Fame. So the momentum is there. It's a driveway or a pathway. I don't know how we can call it.
Okay. You just talked about love and hate kind of a situation. So how do you deal with people that actually show you hatred straight to your eye?
What?
With the people that I'm saying, you just talk about love hate situation that people will follow you, then they leave you, they come back again. So it's kind of like it's a love hate situation. You know, they want to be there at the same time they don't want to be there. So as a public person, you always get all sort of feedback from people that follow you. There's those that actually see you and say, "Hey, K-denk, you mean everything to me," and there's another one who say, "Hey, K-denk, me and you know, like I just don't like you, nigga." You know, and the other one is like, I really love you, you know. So how do you deal with both situations, the love and the hate?
I really don't have people reach out to me and say they don't like me, but I have people who would want to insult me when I talk politics, and then I have crazy people who would want to, like, do anything for me. Calls even in the middle of the night, and if I don't answer, they just keep on calling. That's too much, man. Too much love. But sometimes I would answer the phone rudely and say, "What do you want?" And I'm like, "I just want to hear your voice, man. Why are you being rude? I love you. Have a good day." And then we call it a day. So it just that's how my life is. So I set my life like that, and I think that's why people are like that. But the truth is, that doesn't mean there are people who don't actually hate me. I believe there are people who would hate me, no matter how much I love. It's just like loving people doesn't make everyone, choose to have peace with me. Okay, it's actually if you take a look at our current life, this generation and the past generation that we pick up from, like 2000, from the year 2000. When you do right those days, people would love you so much. Okay.
Yeah.
And if you do wrong, people will hate you. But now, if you do right, if you're doing good in your life, people will hate you.
So people hate you for the truth.
If you do wrong now, people will love you. Like they know you're going nowhere.
Towards the opposite, yeah. Instead of loving people that says the truth, they love people that don't.
Yeah. No, you can actually see in the tones of like when someone write a message, you can actually see, okay, this one is fake. This person is not. He didn't meant to send me this message. But then you would actually identify the message that is real, genuine, pure, nothing else. Person is being truthful. So, but yes, so I understand when people are trying to be a bit critical with me, like when I post something political, especially just that question that you asked before. That is not the first time. I do have these text messages most of the times. I have leaders calling me who are Dinka brothers. I'm like, why do you hate us too much? I'll be like, yo, I don't hate you, man. I don't hate anybody. Then so it's a reality thing. You will have people calling, saying whatever they want to say, be disrespectful. But until I speak, and then they will come down and understand that I'm actually just being genuine, and they would be like, okay, then stop being critical about the government and focus on your music because we love you that way. And yeah, people like that are genuine, but they will only come down after I speak to them.
Okay. So
without me speaking to them, they can do whatever they want. Yeah.
Okay. K-denk, you just mentioned right now that you get most of negative texts because of maybe how you speak about politics sometimes, yeah? And especially on political issues, nobody has a problem with your music and how you do your other stuff, yeah? It's only when you start talking about politics and involve yourself there. So if there's something that I just saw, so if I'm to ask you, would you say you're tribalistic or that's just your way of conveying your message out to people?
What did you say?
I'm saying you just mentioned right now that most of the times when you get negative messages from people is mostly about politics and how you actually comment or give out your message around politics and around governance. And you say you had people calling you, why are you hating Dinkas, why are you talking negative about this and that, So would you say that you're tribalistic because of how people have perceived you?
With you saying I'm tribalistic?
I'm saying, would you say like the way people are calling you that you're tribalistic? Would you say
No.
based on what people are
I
saying?
understand from the point of view why they are doing that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Some of I think this show was Yin Maan Yic. It's like you hate the truth or you do not like the truth.
Yeah. K-denk, are you getting me?
Yeah, I'm getting you.
Okay, so, you were talking. Yeah. Sorry, I thought you had hanged.
So these people who hate the truth would definitely reach out to me and call me names. Okay. But the right people who actually care for this country would definitely read, understand, and then reach out. Okay. And said, this is genuine. You took time. You started. This is right. As a musician, keep on encouraging the unity. Your point went across, yes, but try and bring us back into what could actually reinforce the energies of the people that are trying to bring peace. So it just, but there's nothing wrong with people being very defending. Like it is a natural right of every young person to react and then say, okay, now if any of you are right about this, but I don't want you to write about this. See that? That's like telling me it is good. It is a good topic, but I don't want you to talk about it. Like silencing me.
So it's like they're trying to give you what to write, not what you want to write.
Okay. So it is quite difficult race. It's a fight between me and my fans. But of recent, I think I have about a month now. I haven't wrote anything.
It's just seasonal. Sometimes I would choose to write. Sometimes I would choose to ignore.
Okay. I hope those people that wanted to hear from you have heard it now. Anyway, K-denk, you are an inspiration to many other young people outside there. People look up to you, young men and women. You know, they say maybe your journey is quite inspiring from being the Kakuma boy you are, from your story, struggling alone, all the way to where you are right now, trying to fix things and make things happen. So, what message do you have for these young people, people that are looking up to K-denk, and maybe after listening to your story, they would love to have a word of encouragement from you?
Blessing I flow like a river. Mm-hmm.
Never give up. I don't
Blessing
have the
I flow
voice.
like a river.
Mm-hmm.
No working non-stop.
Mm-hmm.
Working non-stop. You have to work non-stop.
Work hard non-stop and never give up.
The working
Okay.
season after season. So that you be a winner. Winner of the season. Uh-huh. So you have to work season after season.
Be the
So that
winner
you
of
can be a
every
winner.
Be the winner of every
Create a free zone for your.
Ooh, somebody just called him again.
Reason, you be a reason for the freedom. Your son, no matter what the situation, I keep struggling, yeah. One day you gonna give up. Get a use, never give up. Oh, blessing I flow like a river. Mm-hmm. Blessing I flow like a river. Just working non-stop, working non-stop. No sissy fire, no sissy fire. We go work hard, we no go retire. No sissy fire, no sissy fire. No sissy fire. Get the people real fight. Sorry.
K-denk.
Sorry, but yeah. So my guy, this is it. This is what I can say. This is what life is all about.
Mm-hmm.
Obstacles.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that will make your life different from others is hard work.
That's
Hard
true.
work. Have faith, believe in God, and choose. Because everybody have a gift. Be wise about your gift. Okay? It is unique. No one knows about it. Only you knows about it. Only you can educate us about the gift that you are good at.
God has given you.
What you are good at, what you love, what you think could actually help your life. You do that, you're gonna result, into a better man or a beautiful lady.
All right. K-denk, just give me a minute. Let me pick something. Just a minute. Be there. I'm coming.
Baba Male, and while I charge a lot, me back come up kapar. Came in to get and all the worry, like a story, a true story. Get gonna be my hair, go tell me your identity. Tell a man, get you go to a man. Regular the Reborica, killing us. Get you down now, the day, Romirewa, meet it down to kiss the one to use the fight. Pull up a million country. Nemela de Monte, Tanti, Yamila, the Twala, in the winter, Grand Canyon, the one thing you can cook up, chicken, chicken, hallelujah, until we meet again, William. Then hallelujah, Baba, hallelujah, until we meet again, William. Then
Okay. You took it on high key notes, and my voice is the worst, so I better not join there. But yeah.
Yeah.
Kilo Wag is saying, don't worry about the people. Said, Kuz, just do what you do and listen to your heart. Tell them all. That's good. Somebody giving you words there. It's okay then. I think as we approach the end of our show, maybe a message to, your lovers, the music people that love your music, people that support K-denk, people that have been with you in journey since the time you started, and they're still supporting you and they're still listening to your music. Word for them as we finish.
All right, guys. I wouldn't be K-denk without you guys. My music wouldn't have been great without people uplifting it, without people supporting it, without people sharing it and playing it in the clubs, in the houses, without people putting it in their cars. My music, wouldn't have been this great. And to my Dinka youth, my new fighters, I'm the one who's causing this war. Because for you guys, you don't attack me until I say this. So I'll make sure our new revolutions will just be on music. When I say new revolution, meaning I have to let the music take over and just focus on partying and dancing. And, if I have to post anything, it has to be something uniting and helping the future of our country. As a young man, think well, think better, work with other young people, love your brothers, choose to love, just like I love the youth. I love everybody. Choose to love people, work with people. You never know tomorrow. So if I go wrong, correct me. I always tell my fans that. Take it from today again. If I go wrong, correct me. If I'm doing right, cheers, my guy. Give me that cheers.
You keep doing the right thing, yeah? You have to be corrected, do the right thing, and continue being K-denk.
Yeah, I just want to say that to the people who have actually, reached out to me physically, since day one, just know that I still hold you so dear in my heart. Shoot me a message, shoot me an email, shoot me a text, whatever. Let's link up and communicate again. I am nobody without you guys. Keep it in mind that we are only here to fulfill something. Whatever our mission is,
we are to fulfill something.
We are here to fulfill it. We are here to make it, come to life. We have to make sure we leave a mark. We let it written somewhere, because that is the greatest achievement. So let's do that. Let's work together. Let's love one another. South Sudan is a great country. South Sudan produced me. South Sudan produced you. Yara Jack Deng Yin Pan Junuk.
Yeah.
Yin Pan No. That's it. Bor, where? Abialang. I don't know where you're from.
I'm from Jonglei.
The truth is, we are all South Sudanese. That's what matters. And I just want to say I love you guys. How do you
say I love you in where?
Nagaye. This is plural. Nagaye. It's like I love you. So it's everybody. But then when you say Nagaji, it's one person. Nagaji, I love you.
Nagaji. Oh, so Nagaji means I love you.
Nagaji.
There's a song I love, but I don't know what it means.
Yeah. So there's a platform for me. You guys can follow me on K-denk, Facebook. Anything that come out of K-denk page is authentic. It is me writing it. Communicate with me that way. If you want to reach me on social media, other social media as well, like Instagram, K-denk1. YouTube is K-denk. So feel free, reach out.
YouTube is K-denk or Wangdu official?
Wang Boy official, yeah.
Oh, Wang Boy official, sorry.
Wang Boy is our studio now, so I have to change it. I think I'm in love with the name too much. I have to change it. Yeah.
Go back to K-denk because I just saw it. It was Wangdu.
Yeah, sure.
Where am I from? Okay, I don't know. Where am I from? I'm a South Sudanese and I'm based in Nairobi for the person asking.
Oh, you're in
Wait,
Nairobi.
Yeah, I'm in Nairobi.
Okay, that's why you're speaking Swahili. No wonder. I was trying to think, okay, where is this girl? But I can't locate you, until you said it.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So let's love one another. Nairobi is my city. That's where I come from. I've only been out of it
Okay,
for
then
like
now
a year now. Huh?
Let me tell you, I used to watch every season that you when you were in Tasker Project Film. I told you that's where I knew you, right? That time I was a big fan of Tasker Project Film. And there, I was like, why was Jaji and Emma on your neck? Like, yeah.
I am sure you vote for me.
I voted for you so many times.
See, thank you so much. Thank you so
How were you
much.
feeling about Judge Ian at that point? Because I feel like he was too harsh on you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. We voted out like South Sudan has to get this, but unfortunately, but you did your best. You were doing well.
Yeah. So if you take a look at my singing, it actually came, from Ian. From that challenge that you can rap. No, you can't sing. Stick to rapping. That's what actually made me switch. This is where all
from
these
Ian, yeah? The way he was really harsh.
Yeah. Now he's my big fan. He listen to my music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
So thank you so much. I honestly appreciate Mike D. Bro, you reach out to me about this Arai Quill production. Thank you so much. May God bless. Mike D, may God bless Yar and Atoy. Is Atoy, right?
It's called Thor.
Huh?
Thor.
Toy, yes. Toy. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Yar, for hosting me. I truly appreciate thank you so much, Mike B, for reaching out and making this come true. Yeah, I didn't know he has a media until he reached out to me. Thank you so much. May God bless you. May God bless Yara Jack. You have a beautiful face. You have a beautiful show. May God bless you, and may our people continue to love and support your show. May you grow, and even sky is your only limit. Okay.
The sky is the only
you can
limit.
Be greater than Oprah than Oprah. You can be greater than Helen. May God bless you, my sister. Keep going.
Thank you, K-denk. And also on behalf of our Rival Production, that is the team, Mike D, Thor, the people that have spoken to you, we really appreciate you for taking your time. I know you just came from work and you're tired, maybe you should be sleeping now, and you took your time to be part of this show.
I didn't say I'm from work. How did you know?
You came from work straight to the show, so I'm like, you know what, you took your time. Maybe you should be sleeping now or doing something else. But I was
actually coming from work this morning.
Yeah.
Exactly. I didn't sleep, but I had to do this, it's a South Sudanese thing. We have to respect when we say we have to do something, we have to do it. We have to support one another. We have to be there for ourselves. You took time to do this, to program this. Yeah, it is important that I show up no matter what.
Yeah, that's true.
So and with love and respect.
Respect AKP. And, thank you so much, AKP. On behalf of AKP, we appreciate you.
I love AKP.
Thank you.
I love AKP. May everybody support AKP. You are watching live
Absolutely.
AKP with
Go and paste the word on your
and
page.
Yara Thank you.
So now you can go and sleep, enjoy your sleep, and we thank you and keep doing amazing. Your music is really good. Continue inspiring those that love your music, the people that you inspire through your music, because I know you speak to a number of people, through various music. Everybody's touched by what they can relate to. So keep doing your music, keep doing the amazing things that you're doing. Life is about making change, making impact, as you stand for social impact strategically. That's what you are standing for. And so I hope you continue to impact people's lives, even if it's one person. At the end of the day, even if you make impact one person, that's also an impact in life. At least you've changed somebody. So keep doing and advocating for what you believe in. That's what I would tell you. People will always talk, people will say a lot of things, but deep down in your heart why you're doing what you're doing and why you're passing out the message. So just keep doing K-denk, keep doing you. And yeah, I mean, God will definitely bless you in all your ways and everything that you do.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
K-denk, I want to request for something. You know, before I normally have this, yeah? Before I start my show, I always do prayers. I don't know if you saw, but he had not joined the show when I... Okay, somebody just called again.
Hello?
Did somebody call you?
Yeah.
That's why your Nini is not showing. Let me remove and then I add you because I want you to finish with something. Interior. What happened? Chwal Road. Good show, sister with our brother Kaden. Thank you for that, Kaden. Sorry, I was playing something. Yeah, until we meet again, William Deng. Hallelujah. Baba, hallelujah. Until we meet again, William Deng. Add another note to Jen. Hey, Deng. Oh, I don't know what happened, but well, at least we had finished with him. So even if he doesn't come back, I wanted him to pray for us as we finish our show, yeah? At least I don't do this all the time, but my guest can do it. But it's all good if it's not there. Yeah. So guys, thank you so much for taking your time to be part of today's show. I know it's been an amazing show. We had our guest in the United States of Africa. Thank you. I'm also tuning. I'm also from the United States of Africa. I'm in Kenya. Yo, yeah. I mean, we are all in this together. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for loving our show and thank you for enjoying it. I hope you also enjoyed the show. Yeah, and so just to make a few, I would say, announcements, if not remarks. So on our show, we normally have this show every other Saturday, right? Every Saturday, we do the show. Since May, we've been doing it every Saturday, and so just we are trying to make a few changes regarding the show. And for our loyal viewers, the people that always tune in, you've been amazing people. You've been amazing audience. We've worked through you. You've worked with us through the whole journey, and so I would love to say that we're trying to make a few changes here and there, but we'll communicate with time. So what we are trying to do is that we will be having the show once in every fortnight, like once in every 2 weeks, right? Instead of weekly, or when it's convenient for us, I know you're part of us, but as we grow, life is getting busier. We have a lot of things in hand, all of us. One thing, everybody's doing A, B, C, D, and so we just want to be inclusive of everybody. Those of us that are doing different stuffs, so we want to try and balance it. So we will keep communicating and see how the show can go about. But in the meantime, just know that there will be changes. And change is part of life, Change is part of life. I mean, you should read a book that's advocate for change. It's called Who Moved My Cheese, it shows you the importance of actually change, importance of accepting change in life. And so as we make these few changes, we hope that you will still be with us regardless of what happened. We hope that you're gonna be with us still throughout, Okay, thank you. So okay, so I think I'll be finishing in a few. But before then, maybe I should give you a word of prayer. Sorry, there's a poster that I was supposed to share here. the music video that was released by J Boy. Is it J Boy or somebody? He just released a music video, and so I want you to go and watch. Sorry, I just didn't get all the details. But
K-D-E-N-K.
K-denk, Sweet Angel. So guys, before this will be the last song that I'm playing so that I can finish the show, and I would love to finish with the word of prayer. I promised myself that this show will always start with a prayer and end with a prayer, and so the promise has to be alive. Kaden was supposed to pray for us. That's why I was actually requesting, but unfortunately maybe his phone went off or something happened. So but anyway, we were done with the interview with him. If you haven't watched the whole interview, you can just go and watch it after this, right? So we pray. Thank you, God, for this another time that we come before you. We thank you for the show that you've given us, Lord. We have a lot of discussions with K-denk, and it was amazing discussion and conversation. And I pray that as he continues to do whatever he does in his music to make impact, to make changes in the society, in the community that we are in, and whatever it is that is going along with his music journey, with his own personal life, may you continue to be with him and bless his life. And for all my viewers, bless their souls, bless their heart, and intervene in their lives, my Lord, and continue keeping them in good health, in good state of mind, and also to provide for them and give them whatever they are lacking in. We commit the whole world unto your hand, that as we continue to fight the COVID-19, we pray for your intervention, that you may be able to help people fight it and get a cure to it, my Lord, so that we may get back to normalcy. I thank you and I glorify you. I commit our country, South Sudan, unto your hand, my Lord. Every day we pray for peace, unity, and love, and we pray, my Lord, that you shall intervene in our country and give us that peace, love, and give the people of South Sudan, let them be out of poverty, provide for them in all that they need. You're the only one that can help out of that situation. Give us good governance, give us good health, and everything that we need in our country, development, and everything. We thank you and we honor you, for it is in Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Oh, yeah. Thank now let me put this song that I love, yeah? You can go to K-denk, his YouTube channel. It's one boy official, sorry, one boy official, and follow K-denk there. Follow his music, yeah, and enjoy. Keep supporting South Sudanese, okay? At exactly 2 minutes of the end of the show. Amen, Chimar. Amen. Thank you, thank you. It's called Yin Watch. The song is called A1 Twenty. I can understand, you know, I'm not actually understanding. I need to learn the language first. I should be listening to this. I can only hear Nyamugwa, Nyamugwa, Nyamugwa. And then, you look beautiful, Nyamugwa. Nyamugwa is a girl, right? I don't know. Nyamugwa, Migwa, Nyamigwa, Nyamugwa. What's the difference between Nyamugwa and Nyamigwa? Okay, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it well, but I know how to say Male Male Gumogwa, Male Male Mogwa. It's in the thing. Well, I don't want to say that I know, but somebody should teach me. Somebody should teach me. But there's this one song that I'm trying to load here. Why is it not loading? Gosh, I love the song. It's called Ewan Kweji. It's senior senator, and Nepal, you know. Nyamugwa is a girl, huh? Ninshudia. Okay, why is it refusing? Why is it? This is a song that I love so much. I just love the vibe in the song. Nairobi is okay. Where are you from, Chual? Which part of Africa? Nairobi? Which town? Not Nairobi. Or where? Juba? Uganda? Oh, you're in the US. Oh, okay. Because you said United States of Africa, so I thought you were saying Africa. But yeah, that's good. You're in the US. Okay, how is America? Which state are you in? This is my last song. I just like this song. The vibe, you know, it's like they're having a romantic conversation. I point to tell you, tell with me nana, she let me shambo. I point to tell you, telling a one quandy, telling a one modilo, chura dolore, then you ma, Tidoron, Benin. Then should ya don't die, you miss Nairobi. Nairobi is very okay. Maybe to come for some visits. Once the borders are open on your side. brings us to the end of our show today. Be blessed and have a great week ahead. In all that you do, be blessed, put God above all everything, and keep praying for the best in your life. Keep prospering in all that you do. And so I want to wish you all a blessed Sunday tomorrow and a blessed week ahead. Be with God and put God in everything that you do. Yeah, let's keep praying for our country. Let's keep praying for prosperity, for good health, for God intervention in our lives. So God, guys, I just want to wish you all. Oh, you want Alijoma Malaika? Your wish is my command. No, I will do. Let me do it. Alijoma Malaika. Malaika dear, Malaika dear. Yana kianjanina. Malaika dear. Jang pingade kianjanino. Malaika dear. Lagan bayu kade mommy a baby. The last song, please. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm playing for you Malaika by Alijoma. Alijoma. Just a minute, it's loading. The network sometimes can be a bit slow, but I'm doing your request, Chual, okay? I'm doing your request, definitely. I cannot let you down. I'm gonna do that for you. It's called Malaika by Ali Joma. I also love the song, so let's listen, you and I, before I leave. I love that song so much. Oh, nice. It's good that you love it, huh? Ah. Okay, something is not right with my keyboard. There we go, the song is there. Good. Malaika. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. What's wrong with that one? Baby boo. Boo boo boo. Alijoma. Nianana. Kuyanjinino. Malaika dear. Okay, before I start Alijoma. Kuyanjinino. Malaika dear. Mommy, a baby. This thing gets me up. A baby. A baby. This anything that I do, what we a baby, you turn it into my baby, whoa, whoa. You look like it, I want to leave you. Malaika, Malaika, Jalata, Queen Gideon, it's up with my 12 Gainia, you're Malaika, Malaika, Malaika. Malaika, a baby, ni ati, kubarba, mami maro ipite. Kirane, kirantini no, Malaika dia. Chempingane, kirantini no, Malaika dia. Kirane, Hey, you know the meaning of it. Yeah, that's the actually you know what to do. Malaika dear. You know, in what way? Ewo. Why does it have to stop? Okay, it's August, but this network is just behaving like some. Don't worry, the network is just not okay. Chukar buku malaika tu. Chukar buku malaika tu. Huh? Hey, I thank God it's South so I know the lyrics. But yeah, man, someone where I don't know, I'm like, what eating? Okay, guys, I think it's time to leave. Chwal, I hope you've been able to listen to your favorite song. The network doesn't want me to finish, but at least I've played for you 3/4 of it because it's only remaining 1 minute and I've played 2 minutes. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad you're happy about that. So let's just finish it. Bye. Ini malaika dian, sinyali tuajan. Thank you. Nyamawa. I'm Nyamawa. Aya. How do you say bye in your language, Chol? How do you say bye in Tongmer? You'd say Tongda. I don't even know how you say it in our language, leave alone yours. But well, guys, there we go. Bye. Yenke, dear, you're mine. Oh, Yenke, dear, yeah, you're mine, yeah. Okay, Chol, and everybody else, thank you, bye.